1029 KOFM with David and Tanya.
It was about a week ago. We opened up the Herald and saw a semi-clad man. Well, it was only from the waist down we saw this man dressed, who was trying to sell advertising space on his body in tattoo form, all in the name of helping out, indirectly, his son through Autism Hunter. And his name is Tim Christian. He's 26 from Raymond Terrace and he's with us. G'day, Tim.
Hi, Tanya. Hi, David.
Hi, so tell us, what gave you this big idea?
The idea sort of came from the middle of nowhere, just seeing all these different people doing crazy stunts to raise money, and so I thought I've got to do one better. So tattooing's okay by me.
Well, you want businesses to tattoo their name on your body and you'll charge them so you can raise money, because your 4-year-old son, Connor, suffers from autism.
He does. He has an autism spectrum disorder. Oh. We've been actually quite lucky with the services that we've received. When we first started, we had no sort of help, no services, but we've been lucky over the last sort of 6 to 8 months with services. But there's so many families in the Hunter that are on waiting lists or can't find help, and that's where we want to bridge the gap. We want to raise the $1 million to help those families and those children get the support that they need.
Okay, well, that's a lot of money to try and raise.
A lot of money.
Are you going to sell off by the inch or by the however big the sponsor or advertiser wants to be is going to determine how much they pay?
It is. It's going to be done by the square centimetre.
Yep.
So we had the Newcastle Uni sort of help us work out a formula to work out how many square centimetres are available on my body and work out a price. So it's about $100 a square centimetre, and if I can get covered from neck to toes in advertising, then that'll hit the $1 million goal.
Tim, you used to be a restaurant manager.
Sure.
You're now a full-time stay-at-home dad.
I am.
What happens when your children grow up and you want to maybe get back in the workforce, because you're only 26, and employers, prospective employers, are faced with this tattooed man from neck to ankle? Yeah,
I think it's something that could hinder prospects, but we're in a funny culture at the moment where sort of half of the people in the culture think tattoos are so bad or evil, you have to go to jail to get a tattoo or what. And then there's my generation and sort of half of my parents' generation and under that think, well, tattoos are okay. And if you make the mature decision to have that, you're stuck with that for the rest of your life. So I think that I will be okay no matter what happens. It is for a great cause. If it was done on pen or paper or, anything else, it would be okay. But because it's tattoos, that's where it becomes an issue. And I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. And I hope that an employer would actually look over that and think, well, it is a great thing that he did.
It is. I mean, it's also a lot of money. I'm just thinking a square centimetre is not enough to get a message, so people are going to have to buy in bulk. What about if someone wants to buy your nose, for instance?
Yeah, so that's above my neck, so that's not
allowed.
Not allowed.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
But everything else between neck and ankle is...
Absolutely, everywhere in between.
All right, Tanya's just had an idea, which we're going to have to talk to you about off-air, obviously. I don't want to go into that.
I'm sure he's heard that one before.
I don't want to go into that here, but...
Tim, have you had any interest thus far?
We have. We've actually had quite a lot of interest from some of the bigger companies around. We've had interest from around the world, which is really good. So we're sort of just taking interest at the moment and trying to work out with the service provider in the Hunter if we can donate the money to the service to try and help a program be set up for the early sort of diagnosis part.
Well, we wish you the very best of luck. I saw Connor beside you in the paper. He looks a joy.
Yes.
So if you're doing it for that gorgeous little face, I support you and I hope you go really well.
Thanks so much.
The website is autismmatters.com.au. Can you keep in touch and let us know when you get your first tat, Tim?
I definitely will.
Yeah, very brave thing you're doing and very innovative. And with what we were talking about before, with that thing we couldn't mention on the air, if you could just send Tanya through by email how many square centimetres are involved there, we can work out if she can afford it or not, okay?
No worries.
Good luck, Tim.
Thank you so much.
What a brave man. I thought about doing that with Frankie, the sports guy, to raise some money, tattooing off bits of his body, and he'd do it, because he cares for the community and kids and stuff like that, and he'd like to be able to raise money. What about but he's a hairy thing, isn't he?
A hairy thing.
Well, he is. He's got hair all over him. You'd have to shave. You'd have to have a complete swim and shave down. Then you could tattoo.